Hi there and welcome back to War in the East. I'm Grey Hunter again. So, start of a second week of recordings. Prior warning, we are near bonfire night in the UK, so there may be random explosions in the background. So, I've been dreaming of this pocket. I've actually had a dream about this pocket this week. Yeah, I'm not too proud to admit that. Yeah, I've done a couple of things off screen, which is basically... Oop, actually missed one. Fighter bombers, that'll do. I brought up a number of air bases and I have filled them to complement with fighters, fighter bombers. Apparently I missed several. Well, no I did. Okay, so I've done something and it's just changed it around. I don't really want those transports, but that's fine. So next turn, if this pocket remains entrenched, which I think it will, seeing I've got another pocket here, I'm so close to having another pocket here, it's just so annoying. Then I can bomb them, hit them, then move on this pocket. I'm not expecting this one to hold, so let's have a look what actually happens. End turn. It says it's not a pocket up here, which I'm fairly certain it was. Oh, I got this bit though, that's fine, that's all I really care about. So yeah, I'd like to see. We could break this up into smaller pockets, that'll do me well because that's much harder. And then they're going to have to do some serious work. Those guys get annihilated, that's fine, there's bugger all I could have done about them. Do I retreat to their attack line, is my next question, or do I make the Finns pay? The Finns are really strong, but unless like Leningrad falls, they are pretty much stopped here. Finns didn't really want to get into the war too much. They just kind of wanted to mess with them. Not that it ended well for Finland, but yeah. Forts, 45 divisions surrendered. This is adding some casualties. Let's go down to mission there, 0. There's always something you forget when you restart. Yeah. Don't really have much choice but to retreat now. So, are they going to evacuate this big hole? Yeah, them trying to break that pocket. I've moved them. Damn it, they broke it. Yeah, they broke it there. Well, it was too beautiful to last. That's 2 turns without fuel for those guys. They really massed some guys up there. Really, it was going too well for me. I would have been amazed if that had held. This is only, you know, mid-July. Guy's trapped, but I might be able to rescue him. Retreating to Minsk. Oh, still retreating the wrong way. Yeah, this is what I'm worried about, them pushing, and they finally take the men out of love. It's fine. And they held a lot longer than they should have. The fact they've even taken out a division at this point in the game is amazing. I saw the screen went back there for a second. Guys in Riga still holding out. Every turn these guys hold out, it's just never good turn for me. The Minks, I may end up with some of my pocketed at this point, but I think we held them there. Security company don't care. The second attack, we definitely held them. Alright, my surrender totals are going to be going up at this point, but... Oh, got the Italians on the line, I didn't notice them before. That's probably not a good thing for them. I've definitely slowed down their main thrust. Alright, I think I can afford to use my rail line a bit differently this time. We have to spread some troops out to cover that little push there. But every week I hold them back is another month. Wow, buggery. Cannot talk tonight. Yeah, every week I hold them back is another week closer to the autumn and the rains. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. Apparently this has been redacted. This is a good sign. We will never know what happened there. Right, Minsk is still holding out. Alright, back to me. Don't think the pockets are too bad. I'm a little impressed I've had that pocket broke. It was a dream. One thing I realised I should have been doing is looking more at the info screens. Right, save, give me control back. Well, this is useful. 45,000 captured, but still, they lost 25. I lost 87. Actually, a bunch of vehicles. Alright, so production screen, victory screen, don't care about. Events log. Yeah, isolated units there. Bunch of rifle divisions, always good. A few more regiments unfrozen. Disbanded. Renamed. Upgrade a few aircrafts. Name a few groups. Production. Doesn't really matter much for the Russians. Conversions there. Mainly looking to see if any guards units been created. 9 men committed if a partisan squad. 850,000 Soviet population is missing. Yeah, we won't look at that too much. That's not going to be much use to us. This will show us we've still got a few divisions coming up, so means I have got a good number of divisions holding up. I think this is easy enough to open up again. Do I have anyone in Minsk? Yes, I do. Oh, did I? Oh, have I cracked another HQ unit? Not quite. Nah, that wasn't gonna happen. About recon, let's see if I can run a bit of automatic recon. I actually have some planes now. Ah, there we go, that's more like it. I could use a mechanised. I'm more likely to want to pull this guy out. Oh, he's got no movement points left. Right, security companies retreat. You're not going to be much use to me yet, but I really don't want to lose you. My first random bang of the evening. I don't know if that got carried through. There we go, they're trapped again. Okay. Okay, so what do I do here? Who's the closest HQ? 1st Rifle Corps. You can also join the 61st Rifle Corps. Right, I'm going to move you up a little bit. In, that gets you all into line. I ain't going to shift 50. So let's just see. At this point I don't think I'm going to be able to take them out, so I'm just going to retreat across the river a little bit. Make sure I've got a few defences. Because as much as I'd love to destroy, you know, the entire German army in this phase, realistically it's not going to happen. You get across the river there, you get across the river there. I need you and a fortified region. So you pop into there. That I'm a little worried about. Can I counter that with a mechanised? No, but I can slow it down. An anti-tank brigade will also help. Don't really want me armour on the front line. Right, throw some powers in the front line there. Alright, this... getting too rich for my blood. Let's pull these guys back. Alright. Just generally fall back and create havoc. Oh, so close to actually being able to do something. Right. Cut them off. They're only security brigades, but screw it. Get these guys attacked. Northern Front. But I'm going to use some admin points up for this turn. Generally just causing havoc. Do I have a spare HQ around here is the next question. Poskov's quite heavily defended. Yeah, they have trouble shifting that. What are you digging in there? Right, so yes, these guys are now going to retreat back to this line here, if they can, or even further south. Because there is no point in fighting the Finns when I don't have to. Especially not for what amounts to a whole load of useless empty ground. Move the HQ unit out first. The game sometimes does that in the wrong order, and then you start throw at it. You come back down here. I need to start thinking about putting some guys on that. They can stay there because they'll make them pay. Not happy with you being there. Right, it's my Northern Front sorted. Where do I deploy this lot then? 33rd Army, they're going to become. '34th works for me. Find the 34th HQ in a second. Oh, there it is. That's the better choice. Okay, so the 34th. I'm going to use some of my precious rail points up here. I'm worried about this bit here. There's a lot of tanks there. Hopefully that leaves me with enough points to get them off the trains. I don't know if the actual ability to fight drops when they jump off the trains. Right, who's your Northwestern Front? Right, okay, so I've just cut out a fair bit of boring training around. So I've formed up a new... Oh, I missed young high. Come on, there we go. At the 29th. Right, so I've railed in several new armies. Nothing I can do about these chap guys. There's one there. Railed in a whole load of guys here. This guy's just short. Ooh. Get off the trains. And you can join whoever's closest with understack. Rifle Corps. These guys are local commanders, shall we? Probably gonna have to move a few guys around. Keep hitting random buttons apparently. I've massively overstacked some of these units, but that's just something you have to do at this stage. This video is going to be running a bit long if I didn't cut out me moving a load of stuff. And trust me, you don't want to see me doing that. Alright. That's probably enough of that for you anyway. So, let's have a look at the southern front. Right, that's cut a railroad. These guys are completely cut off. Again, cut off, they can't do anything. You on the other hand can open up this front. Hopefully allow me to drive my tanks out. Except my tanks are shattered as well. Yeah, a good number of my units are completely and utter shattered. Ooh. Aha! Cuts you off for a turn. Sure the Italians can do something about that, but actually you're in a good position for me to actually cement that down. I'm actually going to put down a few troops here. I'm going to have to do something about this here. We have an anti-tank brigade to deal with them. Mounting guys into the mountains. Cross the Depot up here, which is a bit of a pain. I just ran out of men to guard it. We have to move a mechanised unit up to try and hold that. They're going to shatter this area though. That's actually the biggest worry I've got for this entire front. Who have I got in Tarnopol that I can use to separate this panzer from its supply line? That's my hole, I will plug it, thank you very much. Move an anti-tank unit up as well, because I'm sure there's something in there. Yeah, there's a panzer division in there. Oh. move you across to there. Can move you into here to pin them in place. You can advance there to stop them. You're a fairly strong tank division, I'll put you there. Basically just making his life a bit more difficult than it should be. Oh, that's terrible placement for that. Oh, most of those guys are in command. Drive you back, because you're going to be useless for several turns. That's annoying me. Okay. You are going to be much more useful here to prevent another crossing. Oh, excellent. Be like that. I will have to... Oh, I can't even plug that yet with that. This is how thin you get at this stage. Right, if I move you up to there, then I can take your mate and move him up to plug there so they don't cross the river in the second place. Not without a fight anyway. Yeah, let's start... Oh, it's only one infantry unit there. Let's start thinking about a second line of defence here. This one ain't gonna hold. Only the Romanians. But still, they've got some Germans in there as well. Rail you up. Ah yes, I've just remembered the space button. Ah, that would have been much more useful when I was railing everyone up. Aha! Right, who are you? Oh, you're an air corps. You're no use to me. Yeah, at this point I'm using a lot of my I'm only using a lot of this turn's rail cap to just get units into the right position. It's something I've not done for previous turns. I basically come back a lot less confident than I went away. In some ways that's terrible, in some ways that's probably a good thing. You could probably just move up normally actually, save some rail cap. Okay, they're going to get hit by quite a lot this turn, that's their main thing. These guys are not. The main worry is these panzers breaking through. I've got quite a lot to hand. Yeah, I'm going to have to abandon Tarnopol at this point. As much as I'm loath to do it, I'm going to have to admit I can't defend everywhere. Alright, so let's get these tank divisions railed in. Kiev area. Who's this? You're the 38th Army. Guess what? You've just become the 38th Armoured Army. Tank Army, or whatever you call yourself. I have a few infantry divisions I can send in. It's not the moving that's actually too bad, it's when I have to reallocate all these guys to the commands. Okay, I'll worry about giving them commands left next turn. Right. Kiev, do you have anything left? Nope, you're empty. I think most of the places in this area are empty. Let's get your armament factories out. Now let's send you all the way back to here. I'm probably overstacking some places for some rules. Right, finally, I've done the turn. So, I don't know how this is going to edit down for you guys, but yeah, it's running at 40 minutes on the clock, so I'll try and cut some of that out. But we got a bit more in the way of defences. I'm sure the Germans will smash through these, so I'll see you next time.